mills are forgotten, but they built a fifth of the mills in Oldham at a time when Oldham had an eighth of the spinning in the whole world. So if you do a bit of maths, you can see they were comfortably off.
It must have been, yes, for that.
This was the holiday home. The servants running to and fro. We know that the servants used to go and meet the family on the train with a coach and horses.
Yes.
And then in later years, they had a chauffeur and a red racing car brought them all the way from Oldham.
God, imagine the wealth then.
Yeah,
The wealth in it, just unbelievable.
it was unbelievable,
Because
really.
today, you know, people see a house and oh God, that's nice, you know. But people, it's such a struggle, not only financially, you got so many, like red tape, things have got to be done certain ways, and you know, you've got to replace that. You know, you can't just go down to the sawmill and
No, you can't.
piece of 4x2 please.
It's
It's got to be done, you know.
Really matching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all sorts
Well,
of...
the Stotts didn't have all that problem.
No.
I once told Mr. Stott that I'm sure he wouldn't have got planning permission for his house. He wouldn't, would he?
No, no.
They just came and did what they wanted.
And a lot of it was who they were.
Oh, they
Nobody
were.
dare say anything, you know, just somebody so wealthy,
Yeah.
people bowing
There's
down to
there's a couple of stories that prove that. One is that the Stott family, Abraham Stott, tried to close the footpaths across the estate. He didn't want any footpaths on the estate. That went down like a ton of bricks with the local Welsh people. And to get round it, they carried a coffin from the top of the ferry house, at the top of the ferry glen.
Oh yes, yes.
They carried a coffin down through the estate on the footpath to the church at Dugawalkley. Because in law, a church has to go from a dwelling to a church. And the best way of proving that was to carry a coffin along the route.
Yeah.
And there's photos of a fantastic Victorian sort of cortege carrying this coffin down the mountain.
That's
It could have gone a
good.
different way.
Must
so
have been a sight to see that.
Yeah.
So it kept it open.
And that
Yeah.
declared it to be a footpath, and
Yeah.
it is still a footpath now.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing they did was to build a house that they built. Stotts built all of the big houses up here. Then brothers
What's happened?
It says, I ran out of space.
went out of space. They
Well, that's
got on too
good,
long.
Those 5 minutes.
What are you going to do?
Probably if it hit the beam, it'd have to be a good. Yeah.
Like a bumble yeah, fine.
Anything across that beam. Just wait and see. I put night vision on this.
Right.
Sorry? You know when you need glasses? Right. You put that on top?
Just looks great though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The house had a very unusual history. That in 1937 it was sold. The photos on the big on the table downstairs were when it was sold in 1937. I suppose the mill industry had packed up and
Yeah.
whatever reason they sold it. And in 1967 Brian Stott bought it back again,
All right.
but all the money had gone by then.
Yeah.
But he just loved the place. And in the intervening years you see all the fine furniture and the family portraits and all that had all gone. So there's not much really that belongs with the house.
So he's had money and then lost it. Really, it's gone.
Well, in the 1880s, Stotts built a fifth of the mills in Oldham. They were massively rich.
Yeah.
The brother, who confusingly was also called Abraham Henthorne Stott, not the brother, his son.
Right.
Son Abraham Henthorne Stott Jr., son of Abraham Henthorne Stott Sr.
God. Trying to say that one.
And he built the house next door, Plas Dolydd, that's quite a place. It was meant to be one of the first houses in Britain built using concrete.
God.
It was a special sort of house.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It cost £33,000 to build in 1923. It was massive
Can you imagine
money.
that? It was
And
massive money then. But
Absolutely massive money. And he was regarded as a millionaire in the 1920s. Now, by the time he died, which I think was probably 40s or 50s, He was worth a million.
Good voice.
There's an eggnog going downstairs and his EMF meter's going absolutely mad. Going mad, his EMF meter here.
I mean, look at this, like a school room.
Yeah, this was the village room.
Was it the billiards room?
Where the skirtings are missing there. That's there. These were raised stage there. And an oak settle. And the ladies could sit in here and look down on the billiards table.
Is that what it was?
And that was considered extremely modern. Yeah. In fact, quite risky.
This is the
really.
billiards
Yeah.
room.
They let the women into the gentleman's room.
Yeah,
It was very modern.
very modern.
Yeah.
Risque.
Yeah, so you wouldn't think it would.
Fantastic.
And they used to, that's the original fireplace, but it's not the original mantelpiece.
Right.
And the original mantelpiece looked like a mausoleum. It was massive.
Was it? Yeah.
Massive stone corbelled pillars and all sorts. Massive.
But whatever's in here, it's following us.
Is it?
Yeah, everywhere we go.
Ask you some questions relating to that.
I don't think I'd give a yes or no reason with it. It's too active at the moment.
Yeah, that's too. You see, that's the trouble. You see, when it's. You see, it's just no. You.
But I said, is anybody there? It's going to go off anyway.
Yeah.
It's continuous.
Ask if it's a woman or
Well,
a
you
man.
could say, can you flash twice? Did it flash twice then? No. I'll put it on the table because it won't. You know, then it's that, not.
That's wooden table, so
Yeah.
Be best when it's calmed down, when we're in the dark. And it's calmed down, and then start asking it. Just to do the normal, the normal
Yeah.
investigation stuff.
just stop him.
Right.
Strange. Well, we could try now though. Just calm it down. Go on, you ask them, Paul.
Is there anyone here with us now? Could you make the light flash twice? No. And sometimes what you'll get is it'll be going off. As soon as you start asking,
Yeah, it goes
it's
quiet.
sort of
Yeah.
like a game. So
Hello,
what
we've come in peace, and this little box with the lights you can see. Could you light it up for me twice, please?
There you go. Well,
A few times.
bit enthusiastic.
Are you a man or a woman? Could you flash once for woman? Twice for man? No.
Not sure.
You speak.
And you see, this is where you know that he's holding the camera to that EMF meter. There's nothing happening.
Nothing. No one's moving.
So
Yeah.
if it was the camera causing it, it would go off,
It's the power, yeah.
regularly.
I mean, if there was something here, it wouldn't necessarily be in power, know how to light the light, would it?
No,
I mean, if you lived 100 years ago, that would be.
no, that's right. But
So-
that's why you say come to this box.
Yeah.
If you, and then sort of if it's right that they're made up of this EMF, this electrical magnetic
Yeah.
field,
Because they know what
So as
a
they
light
come
is.
If they
near
walk near it.
it should go off. You see. So they say. It's some people say they know the answers to everything. You don't know. It's just you're just seeing really. If you can,
You should get the camera really and take some photo stills.
This is what interests me. Is this flashing? Going to the. See that went to the red then?
No,
No, it did. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, what's around?
Well, I don't know. It's because you walked around. It just flashed. Did you see it flash?
Yeah,
to
it did
the
see
red?
it flash,
Just
yeah.
a quick.
Oh, there.
There.
And if there was something here,
It's
would it
not the
only
camera, so.
walk where it would have walked
Well,
100
yeah.
years ago.
It could be
So
that
if you
somebody's
put that in the
walked into
middle
the
of the room,
fire, you see. Yeah.
If you put that in the middle of the room,
Yeah.
right, they couldn't ever walk there because it was.
Oh.
Have you got your EMF meter?
Yeah.
Can you put it on that table a minute? Because this is where it was going mad before, isn't it?
I think we should go back upstairs then.
Yeah, I want to go into dark rooms.
It's a trick room.
Paul talks too much. I know. Can you hear me, Paul? I'm recording. Is there anybody in this room with us? If there is, we come with the greatest respect. If you're here with us, can you make the box flash? Are you a woman? Oh, yes. You're a woman? Can you make the box flash again? If you are a woman?
Did you work here? If you did, could you make the box with the lights flash?
Is there a man in this room as well? Is it just a woman? Did you live in this house? Flashing again now. Were you a maid? Did you own the house? Did you live in the house? Did you work here? Are you a child? If you are a woman, can you make the box flash again, please? So it came up as a woman, didn't it? Just the normal night vision on this camera is enough for in here. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll come here.
Top of this alarm on again.
I'll take night vision off until we get somewhere down. Paul, I was just asking if it was a woman in there, and it was flashing like mad every time I asked for a woman. Yeah, a maid. I asked for, but you don't know if.
I just put the alarm on again in there. Oh.